Hello everyone and welcome to this super special video here on Soothing Relaxation. My name is Peder B. Helland and I am the creator and also the composer of all the music on this channel. The reason I'm making this video is of course because we just reached 2 million subscribers here on the channel, which is completely crazy and something that I never would have expected. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I'm really excited to see what we can accomplish together in the future. Back in April we reached 1 million subscribers, and that was also crazy and really cool. And I wanted to make a special video for it back in April. In order to celebrate this huge milestone with all of you, I asked on Facebook if anyone could send in some photos or some videos. To my big surprise, a lot of people sent in either photos or videos, and I'm really grateful for everything you wrote and everything you said in the videos. And I'm sorry if you're not included in this compilation, but I tried to include as many people as possible. Enjoy!
Hi Peder, this is Sina from Arlington, Texas.
Hi, my name is Pınar. I'm from Istanbul, from Turkey.
Hi, early congratulations on the 1 million subscribers. I'm listening from Georgia in the United States.
I am watching from California.
Hi, my name is Christy and I'm from Medicine Hat, Alberta, and I use the Soothing Relaxation videos for prayer and meditation.
When I go to sleep at night or when I'm doing my research in the office, same as now.
I relax or read, and sometimes when I'm sleeping.
And I will say that I love Peder's music and I want him to keep composing his music. Thank you very much. Bye.
I think like over the past 10 years, I've done a lot of things on YouTube. Like I started out making just some silly videos with Lego and also with my dog and stuff like that. And then I moved on to making like stop motion videos with Lego. You can have a look here. And then I also made music covers on another channel. Collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. So I've done a lot of things. I have also a channel teaching Norwegian. Hallo, og velkommen til en ny episode av Learn Norwegian Naturally. On my main music channel, which is just called Peder B Helland, I uploaded a lot of different music that I made just on my keyboard. I made some relaxing music and I made some action music and also some Halloween music and stuff. And there was obviously this big difference in the music I made, so I just thought, okay, maybe I should split this a bit so I could have one place just for the relaxing music. I have 3 reasons for making relaxing music. 1, I love making music in general. I love finding the melodies and making the arrangement. So it's just something that I love doing. Relaxing music is great to make. I could also make other genres. It's like I just love making music. 2, the thing about making relaxing music is that it's like, for me personally, it's really relaxing just to make. Like I'm just hitting record and playing. When I make music, it's just such I'm so into the music. I'm just thinking about the music. I'm forgetting everything else. And you know, when I then sit and play relaxing piano music or making sleep music, it's obviously really relaxing for me as well. And sometimes I'm almost falling asleep while I'm making the music. Like if I record late at night, which I sometimes do, there are times when I'm almost like falling asleep while playing. But I mean, that's also a good way to see if I'm happy with the things I'm making when I'm making sleep music. It's just like, do I almost fall asleep while making this or not? And if I do, then it's a good sign. And yeah, and the 3rd reason I'm making this is just because it feels like I'm doing something that helps other people. And that's a really good feeling, and it's also something I've always wanted to do in a way, I don't know. So it's just something that gives me a lot of things. And it's really, really nice that it gives you something as well. Dark ZX asks, which piece are you proud of the most? If you look at the music on this channel, Soothing Relaxation, I think one of my favorite pieces I've made is Dance of Life. I'm also very happy about how Always turned out. Yeah, I don't know, I'm mostly happy with the work I put out, so it's difficult to choose. D-Day Gamer says, please do a face reveal. Done it. Here's a question from Anna England. How often do you compose new pieces? Where do you get inspiration for it? And do you have any tips for other people who try to do the same thing? Okay, so how often do you compose new pieces? That changes a lot, really. Like sometimes I might make a lot of music in a few days, and sometimes I might take like 2 weeks or 3 weeks doing nothing. So I don't really have a schedule or anything for it. But like making music is something I really love doing. So when I'm at home and I don't have any things I have to do or don't have any plans, I often make music. Where do you get inspiration for it? I don't have any specific sources of inspiration. Sometimes I do picture like a scene, or if I'm feeling a specific way, I might like try to express that through the music. Many other times it's more like I sit down, I play for some time, then I find something that I like, I find a melody I like, and I'm just trying to do something with that melody. Do you have any tips for other people who try to do the same thing? Like if you want specific advice for making music and beginning making music, I think that, like, the first necessary thing is to get the required equipment. So like you need a keyboard with a MIDI output, you need a cable obviously to the computer, and also you need to choose a digital audio workstation, which like I'm using Cubase, but you have a lot of things in the market. And it depends a bit about what you want to make as well. If you want to make like electronic music, a lot of people use FL Studio, but it doesn't really matter what you use. In all of the, I've tried like FL Studio as well. I could do the same thing in FL Studio as in Cubase. It's just a different workflow, and you need to find out what works best for you. If you want to make music like me, or music, instrumental music at all, watch tutorials on YouTube. You will find a lot of tutorials, and just honestly, just do it. I started making music on my keyboard actually, without a computer. I could have 5 layers on the keyboard, and I will just add. I would play, and then I would add something, and I would play, add something. And then, you know, after a while I upgraded to a computer, and then, you know, I got some virtual instruments, and then I got more virtual instruments. You know, it's a gradual thing. You don't need to start with the most expensive high-tech equipment. You can do a lot of things with cheap equipment. But I think the most important advice I could give to anyone wanting to make music or videos on YouTube or whatever is that you just do it because you love it and don't expect anything from it. Because of something called virtual instruments, I can actually have an orchestra play my music, and that's exactly what I'm doing on this keyboard. So actually all of the music I'm making is just me playing on the keyboard and choosing different instruments. I've used my voice sometimes as well. And also, just on that note, if you're a musician or a videographer, or if you just feel like you can do something cool for this channel, please send an email to this address here. Okay, so if you do send me an email, I will definitely read it, and I will save it in my email, and I'll get back to you in the future if it's possible. I think it would be really cool to do something, include more people in this project. Okay, so let's do a few more questions. Let's see here. Okay, Edna Rojas asks, are these all your compositions? Do you have an album? Yes, all of this is my music, as I've said, and I do have some albums. You can find me on Spotify and iTunes and stuff if you just search for my name, Peder B. Helland. Adisa Femi says, great music here, I feel addicted to this channel, thank you. My request is, can you please name or give titles to this beautiful music? That way we'll be able to reference them. Okay, so the thing about my videos is that I actually use some numbers in the titles, but often you will be able to find titles for the pieces if you just go to the description, and for many of my pieces at least, I do have a name there. I really hope that this was interesting to some of you at least. And just want to say thank you so much again for all the support and for listening to my music. I am really excited for the future of this channel, and also just about making more music. I really just love everything about the process of making music, so expect a lot of music from me in the future. and I hope to see you around in the future as well. Now I've said a lot of things about me, but I think now it's your turn to say something about you. So leave a comment below telling me and the others something about yourself, and yeah, I don't know, that's part of the reason I did the compilation video as well, because it's just so interesting to see the faces behind these numbers I see on the videos. It's so surreal. It's so surreal that so many people watch. If you do have other questions, you can leave them in the comment section below, and maybe I'll do another video like this in the future. Okay, I'll see you later. Goodbye.